looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. But understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Throws to the wideout. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score.
Get above me, on ball, man.
Close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Get above me. Hell, boy. Not playing with them Tar Heels. Look at that rock.
They've moved it forward to the 2.
Stop
now
that.
it's 2nd and goal.
Stop doing it. No, it's okay.
Tries again to get it in. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, UNC! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop. So keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Okay.
And he'll just
Everybody say cooling. Mellow, you cooling? Or you drooling? Mellow, you cooling? I don't know if you guys are cooling. Everybody know I'm cooling. I'm cooling. I'm cooling. I'm cooling.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Sellers. Going for the big play.
Let's go.
Couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple of scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays. But when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling.
Oh, drop that ball.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off even at the last minute.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls out.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the backfield. And he's got it off for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires
Pick
over.
off!
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He's at the touchdown Tar Heel. The defense putting points on the board. A lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the score.
There it is. But it's so awesome when you're on defense. You study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That's defense, man. That's defense, man.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal possession. Give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
When I was a child, I wanted to be an artist. So it seems appropriate to name
They're down to the 25 on first and 10.
period in art, the Renaissance. Perhaps then you will grow up to be something great. I will name you.
Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here.
Rest now.
Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants.
Not doing that.
The QB finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's third down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
What terrible deed did I do in a past life that such
The Tar Heels come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth fourth down, looking for the completion.
Oh my
And as he
God.
throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Tackled there by the defense.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Unloads it downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Quarterback adapted. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Wants to go up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some outbreaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down this area of the field, so you've got to do something to create separation.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Still looking. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Oh, they kicked out of Davy.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. Now the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty flag down. I think the offense is going to pick up the first down. The defense was offside. They've got it to a two-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the third quarter.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
It'll be 3rd and long. He leaves it with his back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
Man, there are a lot of players who I think might tense up in that kind of situation. You know you got the lead. It's 4th down, but they just go out and they're on the same page, and they convert, and they're able to keep this drive alive. They're going to bleed more clock.
And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10.
Serving our neighbors with expertise.
Lopez to pass. Under fire. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Can't quite make the connection there. I'd have let him go too much.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football.
Wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
From the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's 3rd and goal. He might want another play. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side. And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in against Sellers. Now improvising. On a little time, lets it go. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Oh.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice game.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
We will.
They'll give it to him again. Hard running there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
You voting to come home or something?
No. The hell?
So what the hell? Why you always want to make these next steps? Hurry up and do what you gotta do, man.
So, do I need to stop there if I'm a little before I get home?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Okay, Kyrie. Go ahead.
The run from the shotgun. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop.
Okay, Kyrie.
Let's follow along with Ghost.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Yellow Jackets will put it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Culliver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The inside handoff. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Lopez wants to fire. Keeps looking downfield. Working that left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Nowhere to go with the football that time. Great job by the defense watching the QB's eyes. And how about tackling the catch? He wasn't able to throw it deep down the field, but as soon as the guy made the snag, down he went.
Quickly out to the tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Here within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh my
As he
God.
throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's King. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Drop that ball.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They're going back to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Lopez to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job.
Touchdown, UNC! Great job by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Throws for the tight end. The sure hand is Johnson. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gets the back moving. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Lopez wants to fire. He got it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tar Heel! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Leave my phone. Leave my phone before you drop it.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
That's still fun. You got brand new storm going to break
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Hayes. Runs through the tackle. Defense grabs the football, and there we go. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits.
You Carolina, nigga.
Closing space, getting close, and
Go.
just
Mommy
sticking
going
that
to store
guy
to get the
and
phone
causing the
cases
fumble.
and stuff.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez to pass. Fires to the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Leave it, leave it.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Wow.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
And
man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to the end zone.
Oh.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can...
There he goes! He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Culliver. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Lopez wants to fire. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Lost to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Wants to throw on first down on the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Really good third down defense. Nice job playing the option. Responsibility football, but still aggressive downhill, ready for the pitch. Great job getting the guy, getting to him, and getting him on the ground.
It's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for space, it's Haynes. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss in the last play. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go
I
anywhere.
said hurry up and do what you need to do.
How important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
And they'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him, he can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by himself. That's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
you
The North
opening
Carolina
that?
offense returns to the field. That last drive was
Yeah, I see.
promising
Is
at
it?
times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the day.
Oh, he's got some space. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that
What is
defender
it?
bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Fires to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they
No,
make
don't
short
drop that
throws
plane, man.
turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He's dominant in this offense.
Finds his tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Lopez to pass. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll ride his man on the option. The offense coughs it up. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up the field.
The offense is able to avoid.
He almost cost us the game, God! He almost cost us the game, gosh.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think the run defense a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to get it done with a touchdown in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. Quarterback may change this route.
For some reason, I couldn't, whatever game,
Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. Big celebration and understanding. Understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's King. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. It got out to the 41 with a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, it was right there.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, that one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayes. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Sucker.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even well-prepared teams. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
She's certified. Hey, you see that phone there, baby? Let me see that phone there. Let me see that phone there, dude. Kyrie, let me see that phone, dude. Kyrie, let me see that phone, dude. We're on the street right now. Why am I still ranked 250 though? Still 50? No. It's bugging. They gotta be bugging.